Yo. So, I feel like I'm about to cough really hard, so that's why I was being quiet for a few seconds. Yeah, no, please. Can I get an answer? No? Okay. So, obviously yesterday I looked so bad from this angle, oh my god. I look like Golem. Anyway, so obviously yesterday was the massive event and we all had a big fun time. Obviously I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it because there was a lot of criticism. We all had fun, it was fantastic, but Kian didn't end up coming on because, fun fact, he fell asleep, which was honestly kind of funny to me. So, what we've decided to do, or what I've decided to do, is make a second map. So, the primary problems with the first map were the balancing of loot and the size of the maps. So, the way I'm going to obviously fix this is changing the maps, or the boxes from shulker boxes back to chests instead of, the shulker boxes, because then you could specifically hunt out pieces of loot where otherwise you're opening every chest to try and find something decent. And then using structure blocks as a way to instantly refill chests instead of the very long command chain I set up for myself, which just caused a lot of pain mentally. Currently, the only good things we wanted to keep, or the things that wanted to be added, were the shop and the wind charges. We didn't really get any good notes, which is horrible for me, because I kind of need stuff like that to work off of. So, the maps were going to be extended to 128 by 128, and I should say that's the size of the Infinity Castle. However, I ran out of recording space, so I couldn't actually finish it, because we got it all done in one night, which, in my personal opinion, sucked. Because I would have liked to have it spread across 2 nights so I could get it done faster. But that's okay. So, not all these maps are going to make it in, but a lot of them might. So, I don't know how many that is. A lot. But these are all just concept ideas and stuff I've been throwing around. So there is a prison, the dungeon, castle, casino, hamster cage, coliseum, pizzeria from FNAF 1, bank, maze, Nuketown, theatre, favela, which is Modern Warfare 3, Space Station, Warzone A and B, which is 2 sides of the same map, bunker, mansion from Resident Evil 7, but with the basement level and a correct top level instead of just a correct bottom. So it's going to be a bigger map. Warehouse, construction site, pirate ship, yacht, airship, seaside, club, and mines. So I actually thought of the idea of seaside while listening to the Dead Island soundtrack, because I actually quite like the game. That didn't sound right. So that's kind of all the new map concepts. Obviously there'll be shops using NPCs, and instead of it being like a kind of greyish room displaying all the chests and stuff, what I'm going to do is keep the kind of hall with all the pods of stuff, that shows how it's done, but make a random generator for map picking, which will just be a very simple command block chain. So, then there'll be like a lobby area, the shop, and then ultimately the maps themselves, and then obviously the loot once it gets put in, and that's it. So I think playing it in survival would be a lot and more annoying to set up, because then there's the capability of being able to break blocks. However, keep it in adventure mode and just put all the buttons in. It could solve a few problems, but it would also make life just a tad bit harder. So this map is going to be a lot bigger. There's going to be a lot more work to go into it, because 128 by 128 grid is a big space. That is a lot of blocks. If I was building this in survival, it would be all chains. Fucker. This is the problem with ferrets. They bring those little twats in. Pisses me off. I literally lost my train of thought. But yeah, we're not doing this in survival. We all had fun, seemingly. Jaden complained most about the balancing of loot, and I have realised there's a lot I need to think about. There was meant to be bows and arrows just in abundance, or there was meant to be at least a few more of them. so it was just fair, you know. I might keep shulker boxes as a way of doing stuff because it's, you know, I mean, I'm contradicting myself with the fact I just said, you know, I'll do chests, but now I've gone to say, well, I might do shulker boxes, but have them all in one colour so that it's kind of pick a box, get it, let's go, but that's only on the sense so that I can clone it and it's not as hard to set up. I mean, obviously I could do the same with chests, but that's so much more effort. So I just thought, well, shulker boxes. But this is for me to decide in the map. Barrels, maybe. Probably not. With that being said, I think that's kind of all it was. So for Hunger Games Series 2, which is something I'm looking forward to, yeah, we're just going to dive straight into that one. I'm going to make a few notes and watch a few videos. Like, I'm watching the footage from last night because it's actually kind of entertaining. And I'm just going to make notes. Bye-bye.